Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about God's recipe for salvation. At the Crawford home, we have two roles in the kitchen. We have the cook and the baker. Now, just so you know, I'm the cook, and my wife, you guessed it, she's the baker. Now, I know that there are many ways to make a meal. For example, you can barbecue, smoke, grill, roast, pan fry, sous vide, or slow cook a chicken. There's a lot of options. But my wife tells me that when it comes to baking, it's both an art and a science. You see, there is a way to make a cake. Today, the world treats religion and the path to God like cooking. Many methods and many different results. But to find the way to God, you must follow God's recipe exactly as He prescribes. Here's what Jesus had to say about the way to God in John chapter 14, beginning in verse 6. Jesus said to him, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you had known me, you would have known my Father also. From now on, you do know Him and have seen Him." John 14:6 is the definitive verse regarding the exclusive nature of salvation. Jesus has just shared with Thomas and the disciples that He is going away to prepare a place for them. Thomas is confused. He says, "Where are you going? And how can we possibly know the way?" Jesus says with authority, "I am the way. I am the truth. Thomas, I am the life. No one comes to the Father but through me." This is Jesus' sixth I am statement. Now notice, Jesus doesn't say, "I am a way to God." He doesn't say, "I'm probably the better option." He doesn't say, "Oh no, this is the smoother path. This is the preferred method." No, He doesn't. He says, "I am the way to God. There is no other way." Imagine that you wanted to come see me here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I told you, just drive. It doesn't matter which way you go, you will eventually make it to me. I know with certainty you would laugh or write me off as crazy. You would say, "Nat, no, tell me the way to go." Jesus is telling the world and all generations, there is no plan B for salvation. There is no other option to get to God. When we read the Bible and listen to Jesus, we discover that not all roads lead to God. All religions are not saying basically the same thing. There is one way to God, and that's through Jesus Christ alone. Jesus Christ is the way to God. He is the truth. There is not your truth and my truth. Truth is not relative, and it is certainly not unknowable. Jesus is the truth. We can trust Him because He is trustworthy. Jesus is the life. Paul would say in Ephesians 2 that we are born spiritually dead, but God, being rich in mercy, makes us alive through Christ. There is no other source of life. It is through Christ alone. Today, these may be hard words to swallow. We wish all people would come to Jesus. We know that those who don't face eternity in hell. That's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to God. He desires that all people know Him through His Son. But most will reject this incredible gift. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. There is no other way. Do you believe it? If so, live it and share it.